Hey everybody, TYT Sports locked out. Unfortunate news occurred this weekend on Sunday with 30-year-old boxer Paul the Punisher Williams. He hailed from Georgia, trained in Washington, D.C., but again, tragic news. George Petersen told Dan Raphael's ESPN, and I quote, regarding his motorcycle crash on Sunday, he said Williams, who was wearing his helmet, rode out of his lane to avoid a car that was moving into his lane, but that another car was coming toward him in the other direction. Petersen said Williams swerved to avoid the oncoming car, wound up riding up a steep embankment, and lost control of the motorcycle before flying several feet in the air and landing on his back on the road. Petersen said one of the drivers of the other cars called 911. Georgia police released a statement Tuesday morning saying that Williams was driving too fast for conditions. Petersen said Williams is scheduled to have surgery Wednesday to stabilize the portion of his spinal cord that is intact and allows him to move his hands, arms, torso, and head. George Petersen, who is Paul Williams' longtime mentor, trainer, father figure, manager of Paul Williams, said that doctors said to him that Williams will be paralyzed from the waist down and his boxing career is over. Incredibly sad, especially for myself, because I was and am a huge fan of Paul Williams. He dominated the welterweight division, having a 6'1", 6'2" frame, throwing over 100 punches around. He was a rare commodity in the sport of boxing. He meant so much to the sport of boxing. A few of his notable fights: he beat Antonio Margarito in 2007, a prime Antonio Margarito, beat Winky Wright, avenged a loss to Carlos Quintana by knocking him out in their next fight in the first round. He defeated Sergio Martinez 1 out of 2 times. Controversy struck Paul Williams, though, when he fought Erislandy Lara, his only fight in 2011, in which all 3 judges or referees who scored the fight were suspended. And also in 2012, he fought Nobuhiro Ishida, a 12-round victory for Paul Williams. Just last week, he signed a September 15th fight at the MGM Grand against 21-year-old prospect and hell of a good fighter, Saul Canelo Alvarez of Mexico. But again, tragic news from Paul Williams. Petersen has said that he has been in high spirits. He's been telling jokes, and he's possibly even in denial over what happened. And Petersen said that he has overcome so much, Paul Williams that is, that he would not be surprised at all if, and maybe he is in denial, Petersen that is, but he would not be surprised if Paul Williams did fight again because he has overcome so much in his career. But just tragic news from a great, great boxer. May have been on the decline, but again, a rare commodity in boxing. So let me know your thoughts on all this matter. You could tweet those at me, at Rick Strom. Our Facebook page is in the description below. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Keep them clean, though, please. And please do us a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports.